So this was all yesterday via the rap sheet. The Steelers and the 49ers are close to finalizing the trade. If San Francisco gives the green light and a deal is done, San Francisco has also offered Ayuk a long-term deal to stay, but he hasn't accepted yet. So I seen something today that Brandon Aiyuk has accepted a long-term deal. Something that the Steelers offered him 28 million. I don't know. This is via JPA. The Steelers and 49ers have a deal on a potential Brandon Ayuk trade, and the Steelers are in a good place with Ayuk on a contract extension per rap sheet. All the 49ers have to do is say yes, and it seems like the trade will happen. All that has to happen is the 49ers will say yes. But Omar Khan has came out and said publicly they're not in negotiations. So I mean, is this all garbage? And I seen Ayuk possibly getting an extension today. So you see different news coming out same day. You don't know what to believe. And this is via Josina Anderson. They're both via ESPN, basically adding what I'm hearing. My understanding is the Steelers believe an agreement is currently complete on their end. So why hasn't the deal been done? There's nothing that has been official. It has been for an unspecific period now. The trade for Brandon Ayuk, but the organization is still waiting for final approvals from the 49ers per source, was the first report on this update. Additionally, when I was asked about the reason for the ongoing delay in officially consummating a deal, I gathered from rhetorical questions in response that there's lingering curiosity on whether San Francisco is still reviewing its options and leverage. Again, I'm told it's a waiting game. So, is it a waiting game? Is the deal done? What's going on? I mean, we've been hearing it all off season. It's to the point where, like, I mean, why hasn't the deal? They're just selling this wolf tickets now. Like, what's going on, man? Seriously, let's see what some of the people are saying in these comments because it's getting ridiculous, man. Like, honestly, I honestly say it's not true. After all this, he's not going to come, and we're going to have the worst offense than last year. Just watch. I think we're gonna have the worst offense than last year, but I don't think he's coming here. Don't count your chickens until they hatch. Thought this wasn't happening. That's what I'm saying. It's not happening. See, that's how I responded. Let's see what these goose have to say. Got to read between the lines. He's been in Pittsburgh. Oh, I'm mostly speaking about news who may have us. It's not happening. It hasn't happened yet. So let's see. There's a shit ton, but it's entertaining to read some of these comments, laughing my ass off. So bring them comments up. It hasn't happened yet. I don't think it's gonna happen. Gotta read between the lines. Is there any local media more inept than Pittsburgh sports media? Listen to 93.7 every day. Sounds like it's their first day on the air. Steelers want to give the 49ers a second and a fifth or 2 seconds. That's what I hear. I don't think Lynch will trade for that. The trade would have happened already if the Steelers would give up something worthwhile, but you know the Steelers are not like that. Lies. Come on now. It's time for San Francisco to make up their minds about it. Yeah, either trade him or don't. Enough with the back and forth. Doesn't matter, would suck to get nothing next year because he won't play on the tag. Nope, the 49ers have a great deal in place now to give him what he wants. They're waiting for number one thing, Brandon to resign. Pittsburgh was used as a pawn. I say bring it on. What's one more bumble move by Tom and the company? Bring in a disgruntled team cancer on an outrageous contract and flop out like the last 8 seasons. Whatever gets Tomlin out of the door faster. Damn, that dude really hates Tomlin. We were here before, and San Fran denied. I don't want him now. Wonder who they trade. If it happens, that's a dangerous tandem. I'm so tired of hearing about this. Please don't give up too much. Believe it when the Steelers announce it. So I mean, this is yesterday, and there was no motion, no wills, nothing to be dropped. I mean, what's going on here? Are we gonna get the Brandon Ayuk, George Pickens tandem, or what's the deal here? I mean, there he is. Rapture update. Brandon Ayuk, the Steelers and 49ers have a deal on a potential trade, and Pitt is in good place on Ayuk. I mean, I already read it. So what's the deal? What's going on?